The countries around China are more worried after Pakistan, India four-day war, due to successful use of Chinese weapons once speculated now tested in real war. The massive aerial clash between Pakistan Air Force (PAF) and Indian Air Force (IAF) fighters in May 2025, widely described as the largest beyond visual range (BVR) engagement in history, has quickly become a case study for air forces worldwide. Thailand, Japan, Taiwan and the Philippines taking keen interest in the war details. Images circulating on social media show the Royal Thai Air Force holding a forum titled Analysis of India-Pakistan Air Conflict May 7-8, 2025, which explicitly labeled the event as the largest BVR air combat in history. CNN reports that despite both air forces staying within their respective airspaces, they exchanged missile fire at distances of up to 160 kilometers, launching advanced air-to-air missiles while relying heavily on their AESA radars for targeting and tracking. Now many high-ranking Indian officials admit loss of 6 fighters during the exchange, including 3 Dassault Rafales, 1 Sukhoi Su-30 Mki, a MiG-29 Fulcrum, and a Mirage 2000. India's Rafale fleet, inducted in 2016, remains the IAF's most advanced multi-role combat asset, designed for both air dominance and precision strike. One PAF J-10C is specifically reported to have downed an Indian Rafale at an unprecedented distance of 182 kilometers using a PL-15 missile, an engagement Pakistani defense journalists have cited as possibly the longest recorded kill in aerospace history. In comparison, Russian sources have previously claimed that a Russian Su-35S once shot down a Ukrainian MiG-29 at 213 kilometers using the long-range hypersonic R-37M air-to-air missile, which has a maximum advertised range of 400 kilometers. Developed by China's Airborne Missile Academy (CAMA), the PL-15 has rapidly gained a reputation as one of the world's most formidable BVR missiles, on par with America's AIM-120D AMRAAM and Europe's MBDA Meteor. The Pakistani J-10C that launched the missile reportedly remained in Pakistani airspace during the engagement, firing the PL-15 at the Indian Rafale in the early days of the conflict between the two nuclear-armed neighbors. Pakistan first took delivery of its Chinese-built J-10C fighters on 4 March 2022, when the initial 6 aircraft arrived at Manhas Air Base in Kamla and were officially inducted into service as the PAF's number 15 Cobras Squadron. The J-10C is considered a 4.5-plus generation fighter, boasting an advanced active electronically scanned array, AESA, radar, sophisticated electronic warfare systems, and the capability to carry long-range BVR missiles such as the PL-15. Pakistan initially announced an order for 25 J-10Cs in December 2021, with the first batch delivered in time for Pakistan Day celebrations on 23 March 2022. Since then, Islamabad has received additional units and is reportedly negotiating to expand its J-10C fleet to as many as 60 aircraft, a move intended to fortify its air defense posture amid India's continued expansion of its Rafale fleet. Meanwhile, U.S. aerospace analyst Michael Dahm, a senior fellow at the Mitchell Institute for Aerospace Studies, has emphasized that the most significant takeaway from the India-Pakistan BVR clash was Pakistan's demonstrated ability to integrate its Chinese-built fighters, sensors, and command systems into an effective kill chain. Quoted by Air and Space Forces magazine, Dahm argued that mastering the kill chain, the seamless sequence from target detection to engagement and battle damage assessment, is far more critical than any single aircraft's advertised performance. Pakistan managed to integrate its ground-based radar with fighter jets and airborne early warning aircraft, AEW&C, Dahm explained. The Pakistan Air Force executed an attack launched by A, delivered by B, and guided by C, he added, citing details from a 12 May report in China Space News, a Chinese defense industry publication. In modern warfare, where speed, real-time intelligence, and precision are decisive, the kill chain is at the heart of any credible air combat doctrine. Typically, it comprises 6 phases: find, fix, track, target, engage, and assess, each reinforced by advances in ISR drones, high-speed data links, satellite communications, and increasingly autonomous weapons. Pakistan's ground radar, possibly part of its air defense network, detected incoming Indian fighters. A PAF J-10C then fired a BVR missile from standoff range, while an AEW&C aircraft used a mid-course data link to guide the missile towards its target. It was a long-range, beyond visual range shot, most likely using the export variant PL-15E. The PL-15's development, led by China's Kama, has established it as one of the world's most potent BVR missiles, rivaling the best Western equivalents like the AIM-120D and Meteor. Pakistan's approach to integrating its kill chain mirrors the U.S. military's combined Joint All-Domain Command and Control (CJADC2) concept, which seeks to fuse operations across all services and domains. The level of system connectivity, crew training, tactics, and all the other elements that can't be measured on a spec sheet. Indian Air Force operations based on a complex mix of Western, Israeli, Russian, and indigenous technologies, which poses significant challenges for seamless kill chain integration. The IAF operates one of the most diverse eclectic fighter fleets in the world, fielding platforms that span multiple origins: French Rafales, Russian Su-30 MKIs, MiG-29s, Dassault Mirage 2000s, domestically built Tekis jets, and even older Seppicat Jaguars from the UK. This diversity gives India notable strength in numbers and multi-role capacity, but also creates interoperability hurdles, with different avionics, electronic warfare suites, data protocols, and communication systems needing to work in unison with ground-based radars and AWACS platforms. In the era of data-driven warfare, how well those disparate systems can be fused into a single, resilient kill chain may well determine who commands the skies.